cash is just the money in your wallet or your bank account, think again. In accounting, cash has layers, and missing even one of them could cost you. Welcome to Project Accounting, your go-to space for mastering accounting the smart way. Imagine you're managing a coffee shop. You've got money in the register, some in the bank, checks from customers, and coins from yesterday's sales. How much cash do you really have? In real life, knowing what counts as cash is crucial, not just for exams, but for managing business operations, investments, and even audits. So let's break it down. In accounting, cash is the most liquid asset. It's the baseline for all financial analysis. If it's not clearly defined, errors in financial reporting follow. The nature of cash are as follows. 1. Cash is legal tender. Hence, it includes currencies and coins on hand. 2. It includes demand deposits, which means these are the money that you can withdraw anytime from a bank. And lastly, it is used to settle obligations and fund operations. But here's the catch. Not everything that looks like cash is actually considered cash for accounting purposes. Here's what typically makes up the composition of cash. Cash on hand. These are the bills and coins physically held. Petty cash fund for small miscellaneous expenses. Cash in bank. Checking and savings accounts. Customer checks, accepted and still valid as long as it is not stale. Bank drafts, money orders, cashier's checks, these are readily available instruments. And foreign currency, which is converted to local currency at reporting date. But beware, these look like cash but are not considered cash under accounting standards. Post-dated checks, these are not yet collectible. IOUs, these are still receivables. NSF checks or non-sufficient fund checks, and restricted cash, which is used only for specific purpose. Remember, these distinctions aren't just theory, they're frequent exam traps. So let's say a company includes 500,000 in post-dated checks as cash on its balance sheet. When auditors catch this, the company's liquidity ratio tanks. So the investors panic and so does the accounting department. A small misclassification could lead to huge financial misinterpretations. That's why mastering the nature and composition of cash isn't just academic, it's practical. So today, we explored the nature and composition of cash, a fundamental concept in accounting. We clarified that cash refers not just to physical money, but also to readily available assets like demand deposits and certain checks. We also identified items that might seem like cash but don't meet the definition, like post-dated checks, IOUs, and restricted funds. Understanding these distinctions help prevent errors in financial reporting. Pop quiz, which of these is not part of cash? A. Cashier's check. B. Post-dated check. Or C. Foreign currency. Like this video if you learned something new and drop a comment with your answer to our pop quiz. I'll pin the first correct one. And don't forget to subscribe to Project Accounting, your ultimate CIPAL review body. Up next, cash equivalents and back reconciliation. Trust me, you don't want to miss it.